You have argued that Putin is determined to stay in Syria and that the Russians are already rebuilding what they lost so quickly when Assad was overthrown. Do you think that that could bring the Russians to bump up against Turkey even more?
And you're absolutely right. I did argue that Russia is in fact quite determined to stay in Syria, and so far, at least so far, there's no indication that Damascus is looking to abandon Russia, and there's certainly no. It's hard to see what cost there is for Damascus for abandoning relations with Russia. And to the second part of your question, what that says about where we are today and how to understand these events that we see playing out with Turkey and Ukraine, it shows that Russia still has quite a number of cards to play in this region, and with regard to Turkey, if we consider Turkey to be part of the Middle East.
President Trump has been deepening U.S. ties with the Gulf states. We just had that visit with the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, of course. He is trying to peel them away from China, but he also wants to reduce their ties with Russia. How is Moscow compensating for that?
Well, Moscow, for its part, is also refusing to let go of its relationship with the Gulf states. And the Gulf states, you can see, are not exactly eager to break the ties with Russia. In other words, you're not seeing any Gulf states breaking any agreements with Russia or refusing to trade with Russia. In particular, the economic aspect of Russia's relationship with the Gulf states, if anything, has grown more important since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And it looks like a picture where the Gulf states don't want to choose between Russia, China, and the United States. And Russia continues to find ways to assert its influence, in this case, through economic influence.
Anna, great to talk to you as always. Thank you so much. Anna Bushkovskaya there.
Thanks for having me.